Happy New Year, everyone. I'm sorry that it's taken so long for me to get back in touch, but it actually really hasn't. I made a two-part video, mainly because I wanted to break it up into 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes at a clip, so that this way, people wouldn't be stuck watching a 20-minute long video unless they wanted to. Me personally, I like watching long things because I can pause it, go back to it, or if I'm just totally bored, or if I'm in the middle of doing something and I just want to hear some information or, some other type of program, I'll play it through even if I'm not actually watching it. But in this instance, I wanted to break it up just to try to be a little bit better at what I do. Anyway, when I did that, sorry, dust in my throat, not in the drink. So when I did that, and I looked back on it, because I had recorded it at work and I didn't have a tripod or anything, and I tried to, rig it up, and it was sliding down and going forward and, all that kind of stuff. So what I found myself mostly doing was totally looking up at the phone, at the, the little lens. And as a result of that, the whole video is basically nostrils. So I was a little self-conscious of the angles. I really didn't even watch the whole thing. I just watched the first 45 seconds to a minute maybe. And I was just so appalled. I was like, I can't put this up. But I do still have it. So because I'm trying to convince myself that I shouldn't care what people say about, not just the quality of the video, but more so of how I look. I'm pretty much trying to talk myself into putting it in, putting it up. And also, a different reason that I want to do it is because I don't want to rewatch it and figure out what information I already gave, what ramblings I've already taken, and I would rather just get that information up however it was originally recorded, which, by the way, was a while ago also. I found myself do that a couple of times, and I'm just trying to break myself of the habit completely, because every day or two I say to myself, make the video, make another video, and then I don't, because either my hair didn't come out right, or my lips are chapped, or whatever it might be. And then another day or two goes by, and then it's a week, and then we start all over again. So all that being said, Happy New Year, and here I am. What do I want to talk about? Okay, let's start right away with my end of year weight loss while on Ozempic. Now, I believe in the prior video, I should mention somewhere in there that I've moved up to the Ozempic 2.0. So I want to say, honestly, for myself, it really hasn't made that much of a difference compared to the 1.0. And I have to sneeze. And I'm surprised by that, because I figured it would really, really wind up curbing my appetite, and I would come back full force and, feel so full all the time, and, I wouldn't be hungry, and looking for that original Ozempic, that surge of non-hunger and appetite suppressant. That's the words I was looking for. And so I was expecting that on a 2.0 level, right? And I didn't experience that. So I'm still going through the eat when I'm hungry, and take advantage of restriction while I can. The thing is that with the holidays, truthfully, I expected to do more damage than I did. I gained 2 pounds, but I had lost. So I had lost altogether 80 pounds at this point. And so I put 2 back. So I'm fluctuating, playing around with 78 to 80 pounds. Depending on what I'm eating. I'm not sure if what's popping up on my screen is interfering with the video. In the event that it is, unless it's something really crazy that pops up that you'd be able to see, if otherwise, I'm just going to leave it. So if you see something pop up and it might interfere with the actual recording, just disregard it. I have an email from from my job connected to this, but I don't know if you'll be able to see anything or not. I just don't want to, there's no way I would be able to stop all those emails without disconnecting, my box to completely, the inbox. And also like what I just saw pop up, which it's really annoying. It really is annoying, I have to say. But also my grandson's baby monitor. Every time somebody walks in the room, difference is it's not the baby right now, it's the toy poodle who likes to go in the room, especially if no one's home, relaxes all snug and sets off the alarm constantly, the monitor. So anyway, getting back to it, with Ozempic, I closed out the year between 78 and 80 pounds, which, like I said, was really pretty good because I ate a lot of cookies and crap. It's the one opportunity of the year to really, really indulge. And as I've said before, a conscious effort to eat when you're hungry and not eat when you have restriction. But if you continue to eat graze, you will gain weight, or at the very least, you're going to plateau, stay flatlined at wherever you're at. And I definitely overate. There's no kidding about it. And I actually tried to avoid the scale a good part of between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because I was afraid of what I was going to see. I expected maybe a 7-pound gain, somewhere around there. I know it sounds arbitrary, right? The number 7, but yeah, I wouldn't push it so far as 10, but a lot of times, at least I know I do, but I imagine plenty of people do, if not everyone, you can kind of gauge and feel how much weight you've put on until you reach a point where it's so much weight that you really can't. But I know when I get on the scale in the morning, when I don't weigh every day, but when I'm in a really great, weight loss phase, I do tend to weigh myself more often than not, mainly because it's exciting to see, another number drop. But anyway, what I've found is before I step on the scale, I already kind of can gauge exactly what I weigh. And so then when I stand on the scale, I'm usually pretty close to it, if not right on the money. But when I say that too, I don't mean from yesterday to today and I'm guessing. No, I mean, like say I haven't weighed for a week or so. I can pretty much guess exactly where I'm going to be. And so with that 7-pound weight gain that I was anticipating, it wasn't going off as much as how I felt as it was what I was eating. How many carbs,